Hey folks, the relationship dynamics between men and women today are frankly terrible. In fact, the situation between men and women may be at the worst it's ever been in modern history. Social media incentivizes ridiculously narcissistic and cruel behavior. Dating apps encourage men and women alike to view each other as pieces of meat rather than human beings. And essentially, almost everyone, if they are not already married or in committed relationships, is lonely and unsure of what to do with their lives. But among all this, what I hate most about modern discourse between men and women is the word incel. For those of you who aren't chronically online like myself, I'll explain. Incel is internet slang, and it is short for the phrase involuntarily celibate. What this means when applied to a person is essentially that the person wants a romantic or sexual relationship, but for one reason or another is unable to get one. The word incel is most commonly used by feminists to disregard or to disparage the opinions of men. For example, a man will say something with which a feminist disagrees, and instead of addressing the actual argument, the feminist will just respond that the man has no point and is just an incel, and therefore shouldn't be listened to at all. I see this all the time, and it makes me very, very angry because it implies that a man only has value as a human being if he can convince a woman to open her legs. Now, that is one of the most sexist things I can imagine anyone saying, and yet it is said to men all the time. And my question is, how is that any different to a misogynistic man saying that a woman's only value is to be barefoot and pregnant in the kitchen? Now, I'm not advocating for a return to some sort of idealized vision of the 1950s, where all women are subservient, good little housewives who never question any command given by their husbands. That's not what I'm calling for at all. I don't think that people who want that kind of lifestyle actually root their desire in any kind of practical reality. I think they are engaging in the same kind of fantasy as the feminist fantasy where women are just as powerful and just as capable as men in every field and domain and can compete on an equal level with men in any way they want to. Both of these dynamics are fantasies and unhealthy ones. But the reason that the word incel bothers me so much is that it is one of the quickest ways to strip a man of any respect, any value as a human being, and any kind of recognition that his life matters too. Yet, so many women, even those who claim to have conservative or traditional values, will very easily default to calling a man an incel or questioning the size of his genitalia as soon as they find themselves on the side of an argument that they don't like. And it really pisses me off.